I know people might differ on this, but Jamaicans started rap. It's got to put that out there. I know this might cause some problems, but it's cool. You know, what's going on, man? It's K Forrest, the R&B trailblazer, Forest Fire. You already know what it is. Allow me to introduce myself.
Who's up and coming? Who's got next? This is...
Allow me to introduce myself.
The first meaning of my name is like my letter of my real name, which I'm not gonna disclose today. And Forest is where I used to be outside and like write music and stuff like that. However, it's alternative meaning to that would just like, we know that trees give us life. You know, I believe my music gives you life, so go check that. Yo, man, I describe my sound like a mixture between like gospel mixed with like grittiness and street. Very raw, very eccentric, very vibrant. That's how I express it.
Can you deep dive into the gospel part of it?
Yeah, I feel like gospel music, bro, like has like a purity to it. You know what I'm saying? Like it has a sincerity that is evoking like a level of emotions that I feel like sometimes you're not really able to do with R&B. So that's where I kind of extrapolate from like a lot of the like John P. Keels, people like that.
Come back to Toronto, I'm having flashbacks of us, no clothes with the sex and the weed combo. I need to see you, girl, pronto.
I think I was born with it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think I was born with it, but I think what activated it, it was like just being around like my uncle, who was a part of like a rap group called True Pass in the city. Yeah, go check that out. It's dope. He used to rap around the same time like Carno Fish and them dudes. Yeah, and just being around him, being on set with him, just seeing how he got it off. And yeah, I was just like, yo, this is dope. Like I want to do this like full time. And through there, just started learning how to write my own music, making beats, linking up with my cousin out in England, FO Studios. You know, shout out. Man, Pac, Whitney, a lot of 90s. Like, yo, man, my dad has like, I think it's like over like 5,000 like vinyls in his basement when we were living at the house. And he used to have like the vinyl player. I used to go down there and sneak down there. And I find like Onyx, I find Pac. I had like a Keep Your Head Up vinyl just for the single. Just kind of listen to that coming up and playing those records and just being inspired there. So
It's dope when parents have that kind of, repertoire. But your dad wasn't a DJ, he just collected vinyl.
Nah, he wasn't a DJ. Nah, he loved listening to music. Like he had Gregory Isaac. We have like some of the original Bob Marley vinyls as well. So yeah, he just used to collect it, bump it, listen to it. He used to teach me about how rap first got started. I know people might differ on this, but Jamaicans started rap. It's got to put that out there. It was something called Talk Over. That's what he put me on. He's like, yeah, he used to just talk over the beat. And then I know this might cause some problems, but it's cool, you know. Shout out to Yard for that though. But yeah, he used to just give me the whole breakdown on the history of just the how music came to be, what inspired him, what he used to like listening to. I got like heavy on like the David Ruffins, the Donna Summers, the Willie Hutches of the world through him. So
If this gon' work, girl, you be blowing my mind. Super sour lemon lime, tastes like lemon lime, might be cyanide, yeah. Super sour lemon lime, tastes like lemon lime, might be cyanide.
it's kind of like sporadic, bro. Like for the most part, if I was to like give it like a direct structure, whenever I go to the studio, I usually just like hearing the loop. I like hearing melodies more than I like hearing drums. I don't want to hear no drums on it. I feel like there's too much noise. So I want to be able to just like allow the beat to breathe, allow my spirit to breathe on the beat, and then I could just add and complement it, and then like use my voice and the lyrics as a form of like some type of instrument. And then later on, you know, if I don't fall in love with the demo, then we can add drums on top. There you go from there. Man, how it happened? I mean, I was told, according to Travis, like he was at the studio and he was like listening to some stuff on SoundCloud, came across it, and like the first 15 seconds of the beat or the song, it was just a beat. So he thought it was just a beat and he fell in love with it. And then that's kind of what happened. And then some people from his camp reached out to us. And then I was at like a release party for River Tiber, and I just see my phone going crazy. Everybody's just like, yo, this dude like jumped on it. I was like, yo, I'm listening to this. I'm like, yo, that don't sound like me. I was like, yo, what is this? And it was dope.
You from the islands, you stay wildin'. I got you like a pilot. I done been around this year. I like to see you change your gears.
And then everything just kind of unfolded after that. A lot of opportunities happened. We ended up connecting with Frank Dukes. We got flown out. You know, meeting with like Interscope Records, Atlantic, some of the people over about 300 Entertainment too out in New York. So a lot of crazy stuff happened right after that. So yeah.
You wanna steer and take life in your own hands. Oh man, so why not? Why ask for God?
I mean, the whole experience was memorable. Being on road with the team, I think like every artist should be able to like have this experience where they're like, you know, living day in and day out with their team members and really getting to understand them on a different level, as well as meeting new faces. You know, a lot of the times, bro, like, yo, you put out a song, you know, people write you in the DMs and be like, yo, your song is dope. But it's different when they're like, you know, they jump on you, they hug you, and they tell you, oh, I really love this because this really got me through it. And like, you're looking in their eyes and they really, really are appreciative of the efforts that you've done up until this point. So, I mean, those were some of the whole experience was memorable for me. I really enjoyed Toronto, of course. I loved LA. I love LA. New York was beautiful. DC was interesting too. DC got a deep rooted culture out there in terms of like black love. Yeah, no, it was the whole thing, man. I can't wait to, you know, sometime do it again in the future, for sure. You know, right now I feel like we're in dark times, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of stuff going on in the world, bro. Like, just being honest. And there's always been a lot of things, like, that's been happening. There's wars, rumors of wars, things like that. And, you know, prayer is like a very important thing for me. To kind of keep myself grounded. You know, when I'm creating this album, it's like I'm praying for a better time, a beautiful sky is that better time, you know, an answer, a response, you know, to the current circumstances and situations in which, you know, we're facing. So, yeah, that it came about through that. I spent maybe like, since like, what, 2018, working the words that I started it, I scrapped it, started it again. I didn't feel like, you know, I was being as transparent and honest to myself and to the music at the time. I felt like I was in a different space, and then I was like, oh, through time, all the trials and tribulations and stuff I was going through, I was like, yeah, you know, I think it's time to write some of these records now and finally, you know what I mean, put it out. So
You've spoken about lying, cheating, stealing, and breaking free from inner demons to find peace within.
yeah.
Please elaborate.
What I would say is that, like, a lot of these things, bro, they get in the way of like you being able to connect, whether it's through like to other people or to God, you know what I'm saying? When you do all these things that are like arbitrary to like the natural way of life, you know what I'm saying? It's not natural to like lie to gain where you're supposed to go. Or it's not natural to you know, cheat somebody out of something because you're cheating yourself and you're also cheating them out of a position or something like that. It's just not a natural way of things. And it disconnects you from reality in a sense. You create this false sense of reality based off of like deception and all this kind of stuff. I feel like it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? And I think we all have to do that. We all have to be conscious about that. And some of the lies, bro, it's not even a big lie. It's more like, you know, somebody asks you like, yo, how's your day going? And you be like, yo, I'm good. That's a lie right there. You know you're not good. You know, like, you're having a hard day, but you're gonna lie because, you know, you don't want to let them in that world. So it's like, that's just kind of how I would see it.
You'll never be the death of me. You won't catch me, I'm on the run.
Well, I like to read, bro. That's what I like to do. I like to read books on history, where the world has been. And you know, when you look through that purview and you can say, okay, this is where the world has been, this is where it's kind of going. I'm into philosophy a lot, Stoic philosophy, things like that. So I think that's some people don't know about me that, you know, hopefully they can take from this.
So what do you like to do for fun?
Read books and make music. I know it sounds super nerdy, right? It's like
It sounds super nerdy, but it's also what's that other thing.
I would say that I like to play video games. I love Call of Duty. That's my favorite video game. In fact, they actually sent me a package, I think it was like last year or a year ago, for like the Vanguard release, so that was cool. I appreciate that. From PlayStation as well, by the way. But nah, I love video games, bro. But outside of that, bro, I like to read for fun, bro. Yeah, I like to read, G. Like, knowledge is, man, it's like when you got a good book or you get something you come across and you like really study it out, and you meditate on it during the day, and you're like, yo, that's crazy. Like, you can really see it actualized within your real life, you know. So I know it's kind of weird, like that's what I like to do. And outside of that, yeah, just make music, bro. My hidden talent. I feel like I could read minds.
Say what now?
I feel like I could read minds.
Clairvoyant?
Yeah, I feel like I could read minds. Yeah.
Can you try reading someone's mind?
Yeah, you haven't eaten all day.
True. No, actually, that's not true. I had a granola bar. Pretty close.
Pretty close. Yeah. Nah, I mean, yeah. I feel like not in a sense like I'm like that's so Raven or nothing. Put that out there. They gonna stab me, try to put me in a straitjacket. But nah, just in a sense where like, bro, like being observant, aware.
Catch vibes.
Yeah, catch vibes. Vibe 105.
Take off from Hushing, I feel like I just left from Mulan. Hopped in black Suburbans, brought that party to the Yukon.
I'll definitely take a break, like maybe a couple weeks, drink a gang of tea, and then get back with the team, and then, you know, start planning for 2024. We got a lot of opportunities on the table right now that, you know, we want to explore, and God willing, you know, they come to life. I don't want to speak too much on it. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, hopefully another tour, maybe some bigger shows, and you know, see some more smiling faces, bro, across the world, man. If you haven't already checked out Pray for Beautiful Sky, man, make sure you go download that. And if you can, you know what I'm saying, spend a little money. I think it's $12.99. We can get that project, download that. Go check out the latest videos, edited and directed by my boy Wancho Jack. You already know what it is, man. Sweet and sour, bro. We've done a lot of crazy things, so yeah, go check that out, man. And share it with grandma, share it with auntie, share it with mama, share it with uncles, everybody. They gonna love it. If they don't love it, then you already know, man. You gotta move out. It's K Force, aka Forrest Fuego, man. I just introduced myself, man.
Not to be cocky, but as I move in YC, trust me, dog. Niggas out here puppies, dog. On some steppin' shit. Fuck if they love me, dog.